Mazda's adaptive LED headlamps, or ALH, improve visibility at night and prevent other drivers from being blinded by your headlamps. The headlamps feature a row of LEDs, each one illuminating a different section of the road ahead, while a motor controls the height of the headlamp beam according to the speed you're travelling. There's also low beam LEDs that illuminate a wider area on either side of your car. ALH allows you to use high beams continuously without blinding other drivers. The feature is activated when the headlamps are set to auto and the lever is in the high beam position. A forward-sensing camera monitors the road ahead and automatically switches the headlamps between low and high beams as needed. When there's a vehicle in front, the system will detect its position on the road and switch off selected LEDs to illuminate the area around the other vehicle. At speeds over 95 kilometers per hour, the system automatically raises the headlamp beam so you can see further ahead. When an oncoming vehicle approaches, the system will switch off selected LEDs to avoid blinding the approaching driver. And when driving at or below 40 kilometers per hour, wide, low beam lights illuminate further to the sides of your car to help you detect obstacles. This smart automatic technology means you don't need to manually change your headlamps while driving. Simply activate the ALH feature and the system does the work to maintain superior visibility during your drive. Adaptive LED headlamps, part of Mazda's iActive Sense safety technology.
In order to reduce pedestrian traffic fatalities at night, Toyota is actively developing a headlight control system that enables high-beam driving without dazzling preceding or oncoming traffic. The LED Array Adaptive High Beam System, AHS, controls a series of LEDs individually according to the driving environment. The system adjusts the area lit by high beams, ensuring optimal dimming and illumination. The LED Array AHS detects vehicles ahead via the onboard camera and adjusts the beams according to vehicle location. The new system's high beams can illuminate areas that cannot be lit with a conventional AHS, allowing earlier detection of pedestrians and obstacles. The LED Array AHS is also capable of optimizing headlight coverage depending on vehicle speed and the driving environment. At low speeds, for instance, when driving in residential areas, the beams cover a wide area with a low-keyed light to avoid dazzling pedestrians. At high speeds, the beams focus further ahead to enhance visibility over longer distances. The light distribution function of the LED Array AHS is linked with the steering to ensure optimal brightness within the driver's field of view. By enhancing visibility ahead of corners, the system enables earlier detection of hazards at night. Toyota will continue to improve its high beam control systems to make driving even safer and more comfortable.
Without street lighting, the normal light of the headlamps is not sufficient most of the time. In these situations, the driver turns on the high beam. Using the conventional high beam, he needs to take care not to dazzle other drivers. With auto high beam, this task is taken care of, reducing stress for the driver. As soon as the front camera detects oncoming traffic or other light sources, the high beam dips. In a further feature of the auto high beam, the transition from the high beam to dipped headlights is smoother, enabling the eyes to adapt faster to the reduced quantity of light. With glare-free high beam, the high beam doesn't cut out completely, only in the areas which impair other road users. If the auto high beam detects a cyclist on the right side of the road, the system is deactivated. In the same scenario, using glare-free high beam, the area on the left remains illuminated. This maximizes the use of the high beam. If a camera at the front of the car detects rear lights or headlamps, a shutter in the light beam ensures these objects aren't illuminated.
Over the years, Subaru vehicles have gotten quite a reputation for safety. That's because we go above and beyond to not only protect you in case of a collision, but also to help you avoid having an accident in the first place. That's why we're proud to introduce one of our newest features, High Beam Assist. It's an innovative feature from Subaru that helps you use your high beams as often as possible for maximum visibility without blinding oncoming vehicles. It works by automatically dimming your high beams when it senses oncoming traffic approaching and reactivating them when traffic passes. This helps give you the best night visibility possible while allowing you to keep your hands on the steering wheel. Thanks to High Beam Assist, you'll see better and drive more safely without having to constantly adjust your high beams. This smarter way to enhance night visibility is just one more thing that helps make it safer to drive a Subaru. Not just for you, but for everyone on the road.